It's all about the long game. Hashtag long game. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 21st episode of Coffee with Chuck. Today is October 2nd, 2020. Can't believe it's October already. Man, this year has been flying, but can't wait to get out of 2020 just because even though it's been quick, it's been crazy, wild, so much going on. Anywho, this episode I wanted to give a practical example of one of my clients actually purchasing real estate for his portfolio. So right now I have 5 investment properties for my clientele under contract. So let's get down right into it. We have 5 homes. One is for 117, another one is 104, and then we have another 3 that are about $100,000 a piece. So we have all these under contract right now. This gives a purchase price of $521,000 purchase price equals 521,000, and he's putting 25% down, which would equal to about 131,000. Where did my investor get the 131,000? Well, in this situation, it's one of his. He has other properties that he's doing a cash out refi on. And if you've seen some of my other videos, it's a huge benefit if you have other rental properties or real estate to pull money out from. But if this is your first one, you gotta save. I mean, money doesn't grow from trees, and I wish it did. I mean, technically it does because it's paper, but it's one of those things where if you really want it, you gotta save up, start with one, and then from there it snowballs from there because you could borrow money from your asset there. Anywho, going forward, his monthly payment, which includes taxes, interest, insurance, and HOA, is about I believe 37. I need my cheat sheet. 3740, and that includes PITI. For all these for his monthly mortgage payments and HOA, sorry. So one of these properties are already rented out at $1,250 a month, but the other 4 need rehab on there. And we went in there, got the rehab number, and that for the other 4, it will cost about $10,000 in rehab in each of them. So all in all, my investor cash out of pocket for the down payment and the rehab would be about $171,000 all in. So when the other 4 are fixed up, we're going to say that the minimum is going to be that they'll be rented out at $1,250. So there's going to be a total of 5 rented out at $1,250, which I believe is a minimum. After the rehab, I do think that those rents are going to escalate just because you're going to put nicer finishes. More people are going to want to, they're attracted to the place. So rents would escalate in that situation. But for this example, we're taking bare minimum conservative numbers just so then we could see how it makes sense. So let me erase some of this and let's just break down the numbers from there. Hopefully all that makes sense right now. But income. $1,250 times 5, monthly income would be about $6,250 monthly. all the expenses. So we have our PITI with HOA, and that's a total of 3740 is what I calculated in the last one. The next 3 points depends on what the investor is. I've seen a lot of different investors use different numbers for these, but in this specific situation, we need to account for vacancy, which would be about $530, and these are all monthly. CapEx, capital expenditures, this would be about 315, and then management, another $315. Total expenses would be 4,900. So what's the difference between the income and the expenses? 1,350 monthly, which would give about what annually times 12. So every year another 16,200 in cash flow every year. So what does this mean? This would take about 11 years to get all this cash back, but does that matter? I mean, the tenants will be going to work every day to pay down the mortgage with a little cash flow every month. So does it really matter? I mean, after the 11 years and the mortgage is paid off, doesn't that cash flow still come in? It's all about the long game, #long game. But you know, this was just an example of things that I'm actually closing on. They're real. Like we're negotiating and closing on these pretty soon. But you know, feel free, give me a call, discuss, and figure out you know, if starting a real estate portfolio is right for you. I'm pretty sure my investor on these deals would be open to a conversation as well. And to be clear, this is one of 3 real portfolios that I'm managing, consulting, and on their acquisition teams for. So I hope I could help you guys out as well. But you know, shoot me a comment, DM me, email, phone number. You know, information's everywhere. But that's all I have for today. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.